up in New York. Emotional abuse, it was really tough. And my family was sort of like a cult that I didn't really realize what it was until I got out. I was never seen, I was never heard, I was never understood. And imagine like your entire life from the day you're born never being enough for the person that you just want to love you. Like about 15 years ago, I really emotionally hit like a bottom. And that was because I really needed to separate from my parents. I finally cut them out of my life. I find they're still alive, but I don't speak to them. I really had to make that decision.
Who was the first person who made you feel truly safe after growing up in an abusive home?
Probably my husband.
Today's guest is JeLa, who is a surgeon, singer, songwriter, wife, and mother of three. After growing up in an abusive home, she found the courage to break free, rebuild her life, create a family with love, and begin the deep work of healing through therapy, medicine, and music. As a doctor, she uses her hands to heal the body, and as an artist, she uses her voice to help heal millions beyond it. With more than 24 million Spotify streams, having 500,000 plus monthly listeners, and a catalog of over 100 plus released tracks, she has built a powerful second act as an artist that her purpose shows up in two extraordinary ways, through medicine and through music. Welcome to Become the Victor, where we don't just talk about what someone went through, we talk about who they became because of it. Please welcome JeLa.
Hi.
I am so honored to have you part of the show and part of the podcast. It really, really means a lot. Before we get into your doctor journey and music, what is your story?
Well, it's a long story because I'm old. Older. Well, my story. So I grew up in New York City as an only child in a tough family dynamic, emotional abuse. It was really tough. And my family was sort of like a cult that I didn't really realize what it was until I got out, being an only child. And my parents really sort of isolated me from the rest of our family. So anyone sort of outside of our family that I tried to form relationships with, I was very isolated. And then I knew from a very young age that I wanted to be a doctor. And I think that was just instinctual because I was hurting so badly. I felt like I wanted to help other people. So after going to college, I went to Cornell in upstate New York. Then I went to med school at NYU in the city, and I started my residency and practice from there. And I do plastic surgery, mostly focusing around the eyes. Met my husband in residency. We got married, had 3 kids. I always knew I wanted a big family just because I just wanted to create what I didn't have.
Yeah.
And when I was in medical school, I always loved music, but when I was in med school, my neighbor taught me to play the guitar. And I went down to Sam Ash, which was just like a local music store, and I bought a $100 guitar, which at the time was like, seemed like so much money. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't believe I was spending $100 on a guitar. And I learned how to play the guitar, and I started just playing in my dorm room in medical school. And from just pure instinct, really knowing nothing but 5 chords on the guitar, started writing songs. And a lot of my songs were about nature and sort of feelings and emotions, and I didn't even realize what was happening. But then life got busy, raising my kids, and then kind of in my late 30s got back into music, found a mentor, took piano lessons, took online classes through the Berklee School of Music, and just really dug into wanting to become a songwriter, a singer-songwriter.